thanks for hanging out with us today.
That's awesome.
Who are you and why are you here?
That's helpful.
It's a loaded question. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I'm like the token non-TA person here. So my name's Courtney Dempsey and I'm with Southern Rock Restaurants.
Oh, and I just want to throw this out there.
Throw it out there.
Crystal.
What's in there, Chad?
Oh, no, well, you're going to have to look for that later, but that's,
Okay.
Woo, that's high. That's
Follow
high.
us.
That's high.
And we're the largest licensed franchisee of McAllister's Deli. And we're located here in Nashville.
Very nice. Very nice.
So
let's look forward real quick into 2025. What advice would you give your peers in the new year, moving into the new year?
embrace technology.
Embrace technology. Do they have a choice?
Say more.
I think there are a lot of people still
Yeah?
fighting it.
Yeah.
Look for companies that have open API. I cold call a lot of open API companies.
Okay.
And I asked to beta test them and see if we can integrate their open API systems into the current system that we're utilizing, which is Paradox.
Yeah.
I love LLMs. It's like my bestie.
This is your time.
This is my time.
Yeah.
I'm a one-woman show.
Did you love them when they weren't cool or before they were
I
cool?
had to teach myself. So I was Python back in the early days of that. As did Professor Chuck taught me how to follow data.
Yeah.
And I just kind of rolled with it. And I listened to your podcast. And any company that talks ill of another company, I'm absolutely 100% calling them. Because they obviously don't like them for a reason, and I will become their best friends. So we make sure we integrate that too.
So what are some tools technologically that you find invaluable in your everyday life or business?
Speed is essential. In the QSR
I said
fast
tech,
casual.
not drugs.
Tech.
Okay.
Both. You have to be.
Or
you have
Keanu
to be
Reeves.
fast.
Speed kills.
Yeah.
You want to be methodical in your approach, but I will run you off the road because I have to. I mean, we're a mom and pop shop. We have 160 restaurants. I can't compete with the larger organizations, but I sure try. We average between 2,900 and 4,000 applicants a week.
Wow.
With 20% spend. We saved almost $2 million in ad spend, and 80% of that is organic.
How do you do that?
Yeah, how'd you say more about how you're doing that?
I might have to come on your
Because
show
you can't
the next
open
time.
that box
The box is
without
open.
pouring a drink.
Just give us a little bit. We'll do an extended version later.
I think if you utilize LLMs, you're able to target the exact audience that you want at the exact time.
Yeah.
So I can tell you within 100% accuracy that Wednesdays at 8 a.m. today, for instance, was the perfect time for me to advertise for all of our restaurants in Missouri. What I don't advertise is more than one position.
Uh-huh.
I coach down hiring is critical. So if you're running or advertising for a shift lead, whether that person is qualified to be a shift lead or not, they're going to apply for it because the money's better than an hourly. So you lead with your best foot forward and you trickle down from there.
Wow. So in 2024, what has surprised you the most?
The great stay.
The what?
The great stay.
The great stay.
Managers aren't leaving, and those that are lifers have already expired out in our side of the business. So the influx of retail that I'm seeing right now is about 85% to our lack of 15% of actual people that work in the restaurant industry. That was extraordinary to me.
Yes.
So we have to coach on how to read a resume from the bottom up now versus the top down.
I love your attention to the strategic element of timing.
Yes.
I assume that speed to connect is very important to you. What are you finding is the most effective? Is it SMS text messaging? Is it iMessage? Is it WhatsApp? Like, is it phone? Like, what mediums are the most effective for you to get that sale, get that lead quickly?
So for us, we utilize Paradox, obviously. So the conversational aspect of that is critical, the constant engagement. And then we utilize Indeed. I do all my advertising, and with some exceptions for XML scrapes.
Sure.
I will say that 85%, and we just did a data poll on that because I love data, I love analytics, that 85% of our applicants are between the hours of 12 a.m. and 5 a.m. So just the engagement process with that has been critical. The speed of posting those ads with knowing the attention span of our applicants are less than 72 hours is the fly time of our runs. I don't want to oversaturate the market with our ads. We only have 160 stores, so I want to make sure there's no market fatigue. So I'm very strategic on the days and times that I post and when they should expire out. And then I have our competition chasing us, trying to figure out how it is that we're doing. And as long as it fits in on a device,
Yeah.
so I don't do any garbage. You're a dishwasher. I don't need to list out
Sounds
the
like it's
75
all automated. You got the
qualifications.
right ads at the right time, and you have an automated 24/7 communication device
Yes.
to get them whenever they come into the door, which I think is impactful.
But I also realize that unless it fits on the phone, then the applicant is not going to go scroll through a job description.
Oh, yeah.
So why would I have to advertise a job description? You should be leading with benefits,
Yeah.
the culture, and then close out with the culture. Like, I want you to work for us, so I'm selling you on our company.
Yeah.
And then the reception, we're captured a higher rate for us now.
Are you
Most companies-
leveraging video, and if so, how?
For our managers, we are. It's not mandatory. For our management applicants, we do encourage them to upload a video, a 30-second to a minute-long video on why you want to work for our company.
Yeah.
And I will say the engagement on that is about 50-50. We just introduced that within the last 90 days.
Nice. So in 2025, what's your main priority?
To maintain our 100% perfect record of fully staffing. And I'm more open into more open AI.
Yeah.
I just think that that's just the way of the future. The more layers you can add within your own platform, because you're only as relevant today as you were yesterday. You can't become stale in this space. You have to be more creative, and you have to target more to the traditional markets that you want to. Like for us, we're not targeting Gen Z anymore. The Gen Z market, we've oversaturated, we've infiltrated. I'm intentionally targeting AARP members and veterans.
Wow.
We want an adult in the room. In our space, we need an adult in the
Speed
room.
kills, baby. Cream. Cash rules everything around me. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Thank you,
For
guys.
our listeners and viewers who want to connect with you, learn more about employment opportunities, where should they go?
LinkedIn, Courtney Dempsey, and I'm with Southern Rock Restaurants.
Thanks, Courtney.
Thank you, guys. Come by.
Enjoy
and
the
visit
show.
us. Thank you.